Now, your Stormwatch 9 forecast.
All quiet and on the chilly side for now, but tomorrow, whole different ball game as the snow moves in, and some of that snow could be on the heavy side, especially from midday on, but we'll get to that timeline in a moment. As for our high impact alert weather, it's a widespread snow statewide, even at the coast where rain could mix in at times. It will start and end as snow even there. The heaviest bands, central and south, with difficult travel during a good part of the day after 7 or 8 in the morning. Low visibility at times, especially when the snow is coming down at a pretty heavy clip. So for now, quiet. Some clouds are moving in over our heads, but the temperature falling down to 8 in Berlin. Same story in Whitefield. 19 Laconia, same in Lebanon. Upper teens to around 20 in the Monadnock region. Plenty of cold air even along the coastline. So for now, you'll notice these different colors, the pink indicating winter storm warnings from the National Weather Service kicking in at 7 a.m. through early on Wednesday morning due to a potential for over 6 inches of snow. That's the criteria on average in this area in pink. To the north, winter weather advisories with lower snow tallies expected. So again, some high clouds well in advance of this storm. Snow to the north, rain to the south will all converge off the mid-Atlantic coastline by tomorrow, spawning a coastal storm that will throw in quite a bit of moisture and just enough cold air near the coastline for some wet snow and rain mixing, but just far enough inland, it is all snow as it looks like at this hour. And we're projecting a general 5 to 10 inch snowfall, including the Merrimack Valley, anywhere from, say, Merrimack and Manchester to Concord, Laconia, good portion of the Lakes region, through Conway down into the Monadnock region, lower tallies far north, and again, due to some mixing with rain closer to the coastline, the amounts will be lower. But how does this all stack up hour by hour in terms of when the heaviest rates take over? For a closer look at those tallies, I was going to say day by day. Thankfully, Matt, it's not a day-by-day storm. It's an hour-by-hour one. You're here with a look at those.
It's about a 12 to 16-hour window here, Mike, of really when the worst weather is going to come through New Hampshire on Tuesday. So here's how it stacks up hour by hour. It looks like it's a pretty light snowfall for much of the morning commute, but even by 10 a.m., an inch of snow on the ground is really all it takes to create some tough travel along the Everett and 93 in the greater Manchester area. But look at how it piles up mid-afternoon. This is likely when some of the heaviest snow is falling here. Notice the time for the evening commute, closing in on a half foot of snowfall in the Queen City, and we probably wind up with just slightly over a half foot, especially if Manchester can stay mostly, if not entirely, snow in this event. One area that may see somewhat lower totals due to mixing is the Great Bay region. This is Dover here. Notice how rain kind of hampers the snow totals through at least the evening hours, the early evening hours, perhaps finishing as an inch or two of wet snow right along the coastline. In Dover, we likely wind up with about 3 or 4 inches of snow out of this system. But in an area that's nearly guaranteed to stay all snow in the Lakes region, well over a half foot possible up in Laconia. And again, this likely to create some really tough travel conditions, again, especially during that mid-afternoon time frame where we could see snowfall rates approaching 1 inch per hour. Let's take a closer look at the timeline of when the snow moves in and when the storm moves out. We'll go back over to Mike for more on that.
All right, thanks a lot, Matt. Basically, we're going dry through about 5 or even 6 a.m. The road's in great shape during that time frame. Here's that light snow that breaks out from 6 to 9 a.m. Steady snow by then, meaning slick roads. Not a whole lot has fallen, as Matt pointed out, but just enough for the roads to be slippery. The heaviest action from around midday through the early evening, these dark blues indicating snowfall rates possibly bordering on an inch per hour. Here's that potential rain taking over at the coastline, and that rain could be quite heavy for a few hours before wrapping up as wet snow tomorrow evening, and it's all out of here by midnight or 1 a.m. tomorrow night. In the wake of this storm, Wednesday is bright and chilly. Thursday, we'll have to watch a very strong Arctic cold front, could trigger a snow shower or even a brief snow squall. Following that, it is bright but very cold on Friday. Thankfully, the winds are going to shut down as the day wears on, but early in the morning, the wind chill could be near that 0 degree mark. So winter settling in a big way.
It is here. Thankfully, that system holding off for a day so the Patriots can play without any precip in Foxborough.
Although that would be fun at times, too. They enjoy that stuff, but hey, this result will take that.